A big welcome to Steve's Kitchen, a fairground welcome to Steve's Kitchen indeed. Today we've got a dilemma, fried Ferrero Rocher. The big problem is, are you gonna fry 3 or are you gonna fry 4 on a stick? Let's see. You could go for 3, I went for 4 because I just think it looks more balanced. Anyway, let's get and skewer these up. Now these want to be at room temperature, they don't want to be at fridge temperature, otherwise they will crack. Just take your skewer and push it down through the center until it won't go any further. You might want to just ease it out of the end just a little bit. Let's take another Ferrero Rocher out of the packet. Again, line the skewer up with the center and we're just going to push that through. Whoops, seem to have hit a nut there, but it's gone all the way through and it's stopped. Again, I like to just pull the Ferrero Rocher down the stick a little bit, let it poke out. Now this is the last one. Sometimes the stick doesn't want to go through the nuts that are in the center there, so you just have to sort of force it through. Whilst the Ferrero Rochers chill down in the freezer, we're going to make a delicious chocolate and hazelnut batter. Very simple to make, come on. We've got all-purpose flour, that's just 1 cup and 1/4 into a bowl. I'm going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a couple of tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a tablespoon of cocoa. I have 2/3 of a cup of full cream milk. We'll just crack an egg in with our batter. We're just going to whisk this until we've got a lovely chocolate batter. Now we're looking for a lovely thick batter that runs a little bit but sticks to our whisk like that. Now the last thing to go into the batter is about 1/3 of a cup of chopped hazelnuts. And we're just going to very gently mix those through. Now that's going to give our batter that lovely texture. You might even go for a few more hazelnuts. I've only got about 1/3 here today. Now you can see just how thick this batter is, and it's important because we need it to stick to the outside of the Ferrero. I've got the 3-ball Ferrero Rocher here. I'm going to give this one a try to start with. So we're just going to take our batter, and what you need to do is just roll it over the Ferrero. It's going to drop down a little bit like that, just sort of drip off. We'll turn it round again. Do the other side. You can see those beautiful hazelnuts now are giving some texture to the batter. Now there's these little gaps in here inside the Ferrero, and you don't want those gaps, so it's important to sort of encourage the batter into the gaps. So I'm going to try the 3-ball Ferrero Rocher at first. I'm going to take it over to the hot oil and we're just going to drop it in. I'm going to twist it. Just hold it in the batter a little bit and give it a little twist round just to get the frying started. And then I'm just going to let it drop into the hot batter. Now our batter is about 180 degrees Celsius, that's about 350 Fahrenheit. And we're going to cook this for about 3 minutes until the outside is golden brown. If you've got the coating really nice on the batter, the Ferrero Rocher, the fried Ferrero Rocher, will turn itself in the hot oil. Now, whilst that one's frying, I'm going to actually start coating a 4 Ferrero Rocher sort of kebab, for want of another word. So I'm going to start coating this one over, getting that batter completely covered, getting it into those little gaps. And again, I'm going to bring this over. Oops, give it a little twirl. I'm going to drop it into the batter, give it a twirl around, just to get the batter, the outside of the batter. Now be careful with the hot oil. This isn't for children to be doing. I'm just going to release it. Now look at the lovely golden colour on this one as it sort of turns itself round. I think this is pretty much done. So what I'm going to do is just lift that up. I'm going to pop it onto some paper towels just to cool down a little bit. I've got another few of these Ferrero balls we'll do a little bit later on. Now even that 4-ball Ferrero Rocher is turning beautifully in the batter all by itself. I'm going to get that one out now. It's perfectly done. Look at the colour. Now, how good do they look? Now, before you serve these, we're going to sprinkle them over with a little bit of powdered sugar. Give it a little twist all the way around. Now, you tell me, how would you serve these? I'm actually just going to drizzle a little bit of chocolate over the top of this. I'd probably serve this with a bit of vanilla ice cream. God, this smells so good. It's dripping in chocolate. I'd probably serve this with ice cream. What do you think? Give me some feedback down below. I want to get tucked into this while it's nice and hot. We've got some photographs, but I'm ready to go. Tuck in. Oh. Wow. That is beautiful. The batter is light, it's chocolatey. You got the hazelnuts. It's like a great big Ferrero Rocher, but warm. I'd serve this with ice cream for sure. I'd love to know what you think below. So I've got more of these to fry. I've started on the 4. I've got the 3 for the camera girl. Now I will say this sort of food is delicious occasionally. Don't eat it all the time, you will get out of shape. But now and again, this just is wonderful. If you're enjoying the Fairground Food series we're doing, I'd love to get some comments down below and get some shares across on social media. If you decide to make it, I certainly want you to send me some pictures. If you come up with some new ideas, I want you to send me some pics across. Be good. Love to you all, and I'll see you in the next episode of Steve's Kitchen. Take care.